Hi there, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn and I pulled us a couple cards for today, a couple oracle cards. And the first card that came out is perspective and the second card that came out is ready but waiting. And these cards are from the Sacred Earth Oracle deck. There you go. They're really nice cards. So, um, the let's do perspective first. So this card can be understood as an invitation to change the way you're looking at a situation. Change the way you're looking at a situation, yourself, or the world around you. Rather than immediately trying to fix, control, or judge what is happening, this card encourages you to widen your view and see the bigger picture, okay? Perspective is about seeing beyond the obvious. A situation may look one way. A situation may look one way from where you currently stand, but another viewpoint may reveal hidden information or new possibilities or a deeper truth. So this card shows up when you're too close to a situation to see it clearly, or you're focused on one outcome and you may be missing other paths. Or for some of you, Spirit could be saying that old beliefs, fears, or assumptions are shaping how you interpret events. Or you're being asked to step into greater awareness and wisdom. It's a reminder that perception influences experience. The way you interpret something affects how you respond to it, okay? The way you interpret something affects the way you respond to it. So what Spirit is saying with this card is, look again. There's more here than what you there's more here than what you can currently see, okay? For some of you, Spirit may be encouraging you to pause before making a decision or consider another person's viewpoint or look at challenges from a higher, more compassionate perspective, or recognize that growth often comes from seeing things differently. Sometimes the answer you seek doesn't come from changing the situation. It comes from changing your relationship with the situation. Okay? Maybe Spirit's asking you, are you seeing the full picture or only part that is easiest to notice? Or what belief might be limiting your understanding? Or if you viewed this through love instead of fear, what would you see? Or what would a wiser future version of yourself notice about this moment? And is there another interpretation that could also be true? The guidance of this card is to create space between yourself and your immediate actions. So, if someone or something, if something triggers you, what Spirit is saying is before you act, before you respond, first step back mentally, give yourself time to observe rather than react. Then look from different angles. Imagine how someone else might experience the same situation and release the need to be completely certain. Sometimes clarity arrives when you allow new information to emerge and trust your expanded awareness. Your first impression is not always the whole truth. And seek the higher lesson. Ask what this experience is teaching you about yourself, your path, or your relationships. If we're looking at relationships with this card, then this card could suggest that it's suggesting that you try to understand before judging, or a conflict may look different when seen from the other person's experience, or compassion and openness can reveal what words alone cannot. This card may also encourage you to see yourself more kindly. You may be judging your own choices from an old perspective that no longer fits who you're becoming. With regards to your personal growth, this card could be a sign of expansion. It suggests you're moving from reacting automatically to consciously choosing your response. So it can represent maturity or wisdom or awareness or seeing patterns or emotional growth or a broader understanding of your journey. Okay? If you're facing a challenge, then this card does not necessarily mean the challenge will disappear. Instead, it suggests that your ability to navigate it will improve when you stop viewing it only through limitation, fear, or frustration. Like a mountain looks impossible when you're standing at its base. From the top, you can see the entire landscape and understand the path you took, right? So what Spirit is saying is change your viewpoint before you change your circumstances. There may be information, opportunities, or situations available that become visible only when you're willing to look beyond your current perspective. So basically, a new viewpoint will reveal hidden truths and open the path forward. And then the next card I pulled was the Ready and Waiting card. So this is a powerful companion to perspective because the two cards together suggest that the way you see a situation is preparing you for what comes next. Perspective is about shifting your awareness. Ready but waiting this This is about being in a state of openness, preparation, and trust. So, together, the message is less about forcing an outcome and more about seeing clearly enough that you recognize the right moment when it arrives. Okay? Perspective asks you to look beyond your immediate assumptions. Ready but waiting suggests that something may already be forming, but you may need a clearer view to recognize it. A new perspective reveals what you are actually waiting for. So maybe you're asking, when is this going to happen? Or why hasn't this happened? Or why hasn't this changed yet? Or what am I supposed to do next? So these cards are saying, first, adjust your vision, then notice what is already unfolding. Sometimes we think we are waiting for an external sign or an opportunity, a person, or answer, but a shift in perspective reveals that we are actually waiting for alignment, or readiness, or confidence, or clarity within ourselves. So what Spirit is saying is, you're closer than you think, but don't rush the timing. Perspective brings awareness. Ready but waiting brings patience. So there is something developing beneath the surface. And for some of you, Spirit wants you to know that the pause you are experiencing may have purpose. And know that preparation is happening even if visible results have not appeared yet. And the next step may require you to be observant rather than forceful. This combination has a feeling of standing at the edge of a doorway. You may not be walking through it yet, but you are becoming aware of where the door is and what you need to bring with you. Look at the situation from a higher viewpoint. Instead of asking, why isn't it happening yet? Spirit wants you to ask, what is this waiting period preparing me for? The waiting itself may be part of the process. Ready but waiting is not passive. It's active preparation. It's telling you to prepare but without obsessing. So that could mean learning something new, or healing an old pattern, or organizing your life, building confidence, making space for something new, or becoming emotionally available for the next chapter. This card suggests prepare your foundation, but don't chase the outcome. Okay, trust the timing. Perspective helps you understand that your current view may be limited. Ready but waiting reminds you that not all growth happens where you can see it. A seed underground looks like nothing is happening, but growth is already underway. And if you have a decision to make, if this reading is, if you're wondering about a decision, then the cards are saying that the cards may be saying don't make a choice from impatience. Take time to see the full picture. The right information or opportunity may reveal itself when you are calm and receptive. You don't need to force movement just to feel like you're progressing. And if you're thinking about your life path, then these cards could suggest a transition period. So you may be between an old chapter and a new one. That's the pause. Perspective says you're gaining wisdom and seeing differently. Ready but waiting says you're preparing for what that new awareness will bring. The growth is happening inside you, maybe the preparation for an external shift. So together these cards are saying, broaden your view, trust the unfolding, and prepare yourself for what is approaching. What you're waiting for may arrive when you are truly ready to receive it. Okay? See clearly, trust timing, and prepare for what is quietly coming into alignment. So those are our messages for today. Thank you so much for letting me channel these messages. I'm sending you lots of love and strength. Take good care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.